Welcome to The World According to Bo. Let's talk about book banning. I was wondering why some people want to ban books, and I came to the realization that people are trying to ban them because they don't really understand what it's about, or they choose not to want to understand it. I get you might not want your kids to read stuff that's against your morality or your way of thinking. But why are you trying to make decisions that affect everyone, not just yourself? Even though you might not want your children to read it, that doesn't mean that everyone agrees with you. Other folks may want their kids to read it so they can come home and discuss it with them, like parents should be doing. As I look through the Texas books parents want banned, there are a couple things that I see that are in common and normal themes. The books they want to ban are about gay kids, racial issues, sexual encounters, foul language, and coming-of-age novels. I'm wondering if the real purpose of folks wanting to ban books is not necessarily about what your kids are reading. I wonder if it's not about you being worried about having a discussion that you're uncomfortable with or do not understand when they come home and ask you about something that they read in school. Here's my thoughts. Maybe if you had a discussion about moral topics before they went to school, before they started reading these books, you might have already answered some of their questions and they may look at it differently. Another thing that helps when they read books, they can come home and ask you questions and you can have a discussion about it. That is, of course, unless you're scared to have a discussion about it because you haven't read the book yourself, or you don't understand it, or you're scared to answer their questions. I really don't believe this is about children. I believe this is about you as the parent feeling uncomfortable and scared to have these conversations with your children. Whether you like to admit it or not, these issues discussed in these books that you're trying to ban happen in the real world. And as a mental health therapist, I see what the failure of parenting can do to children after they grow up because they're not prepared for what society has to offer them out there. As a parent, it is your job to prepare your children to become adults, good citizens, and prosperous adults. Banning books that you do not agree with defeats that purpose because of your inability or being scared to have conversations with them that is a real-life issue. In real life, gay and trans folks are real, racism exists, teenagers have sex, people cuss, and children grow up. If you not talk to them, guess who does? Their friends who don't know shit about any of these topics. Oh yeah, if you ban it, they will read it because you wanted it banned. That's what teenagers do. I challenge you to read the books that you're trying to ban. You might understand your children's point of view. By the way, in my opinion, banned books are the best books because they teach you life and real life, not the fantasy that you want them to live in. Disclaimer, I'm a licensed mental health therapist in California. If you're searching for mental health help, please reach out to someone in your state. If you are within California, you can reach me at the email below. And if you're interested in coaching anywhere in the United States, you can reach out below also. These videos are for educational purposes only, and if you're thinking about suicide, please reach out and call 911.